Welcome back to another one, you guys. Sorry it's been a while. I've been really busy the past 10 days. I didn't really work last week. My loads got canceled, so I decided to jump and paint the truck. So in this video, be a little bit of driving and a little bit of the process that I went to as far as painting it and that sort of thing, and then kind of explaining what I got to do. I'll make another detailed video as far as what I really have to fix and address that I messed up on, and actually how to actually do those as well. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Again, I'm taking this opportunity just to thank you guys for your support. Honest to God, it means a whole lot to me. Thank you so much. Any of you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified when there's a video comes up, and hope you guys enjoy it. Shop's a mess, don't mind that. I've been painting. So here's what the truck stands right now. Fenders, got a couple of runs here, but this I'm not too worried about since it's going to be covered by the little chrome pieces. I did mess up on this fender here. The lighting on this side of the truck wasn't the greatest, and plus I made my fair share of mistakes, you guys. And the good thing is this is just a clear coat run, so I can wet sand it and polish it, so I'm not too worried about that. The blue up here, I do have a little bit of a run. Same thing, it's just a clear coat, so I can do that as well, not a big deal. But I didn't do the best job at applying the blue. Since it's a metallic, it wasn't really consistent back here, which, I mean, I guess it is what it is, I didn't expect it to be perfect. Obviously, not really working in a controlled environment or anything like that, but that was still my mistake, nobody else's. But I mean, hey, it is what it is at this point. So right now I'm actually just going to remask the windshield there, mask the blue up real quick, and then shoot the white, which that should be fairly easy. Got a little bit of priming to send and stuff like that. And still got to hit a couple of spots with the self-etching primer once everything's taped up. And then shoot the white sealer, and then the white base coat, and then the clear coat on top of that. I ended up going with just regular white and not pearl white. Reason being is pearl white was about $1,500 a gallon for the base white and the pearl, which is crazy on something that I could mess up just like that. So just regular white it is. And I'm gonna get the mask in here real quick and then start, because I'm beat, you guys. I worked all night last night, all the way into I think 9 a.m. this morning, trying to get things done. So I'm hoping to get the white done and over with today. Let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow morning pull the truck out, clean the shop, and start mounting everything up. So here we go. All right, guys. I kind of fucked up all my mounts and stuff for the GoPros inside, so I'm like holding the actual GoPro by hand, and everything is taped up, so can't really open the doors without screwing anything up. So I got this, and probably going to use a couple of boxes over there to steady the camera. I'll put it on a like a time warp, so you can kind of get the whole picture. But so everything's taped, the truck is prepped. I wiped it down with wax and grease remover. Everything that I don't want white is taped, and then So I'm going to put a coat, at least one coat, maybe two, of sealer. Sealer's a pretty good idea when you're painting. You know, it simply just takes a lot less base coat to cover up. And because it's white, you know, I got a white sealer. So this one actually, it says right here, it's a 4-to-1-to-1 mixture. So it's 4 part of sealer, 1 part of activator, and this one's actually a slow activator, and then 1 part of reducer. Mix it up in a cup, stir it, put it in a gun. So what I'm actually going to do is, there's a trusty gun. Get a couple of stir sticks here, and then I'm going to use one of these big buckets for the sealer and paint. I'm going to use these, but for the so for the actual clear coat, it gels up quite fast. So I'm just going to use the small cups and just mix, you know, just a gun at a time, so to speak, or whatever the gun fits. So as far as mixing paint, so this is the actual chart. So you come here, you go to 4-1-to-1. So the 10%, you don't have to worry about that. That's for like a hardener when you're actually mixing paint. So this one, the maximum we can do is 5. So we'll come to the first one, we'll fill this up to 5 with sealer, and the next one to 5 with reducer, and then we skip the 10%, go to the other 5, and go all the way up here to the hardener. And then we'll have a whole bucket, and then just keep putting it on the gun and keep spraying it. So I have the doors open here, and I got 2 fans by the other door. So since the flow is coming this way, I'm going to start at the back of the truck and then move myself forward. That way, you know, minimizes overspray a little bit. I mean, this is not a paint booth, so it's, you know, you're still going to get a little bit of dirt and everything else. So I already saw some spots on the blue that I did. Obviously I showed you guys where it runs. So I'll, you know, like a couple of weekends, and I'll wet sand them and just polish them. And then what I'll do is that also takes care of, like, you know, fine dust and stuff like that. So let me get ready. This thing is a good idea when you're painting with this shit, you guys. The paint itself is not bad. The clear coat is sticky as all hell, and you don't want that mist on you. So that, a good respirator is a must. I actually have a full face respirator that I use for like polishing, you know, aluminum and stuff too. So let me get everything situated here and we'll get started. Most likely going to be another all-nighter. My wife's going to kill me.
Let me go, there's no doubt. Gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart from me, now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly. Let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here, waiting for another year. We both know the score. We've been here once before. So many words unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go on a new adventure. space, explore the world and find my place. Hope you find some peace of mind. Hope the night was worth your time. Threw my heart away, we won't see another day. We both know the score, we've been here once before. So many words unspoken, you took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go. It's a new adventure. On a new adventure. You'll find me dancing on my own. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. In the rhythm, I don't think of you. Don't call me up when you're feeling blue. You'll find me dancing on my own. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. In the rhythm, I don't think of you. Let me go. It's a new adventure. It's a new adventure. I will surrender. On a new adventure. I will surrender. Let me go.
It's hot, oh my god, but it feels good to be back at work. So truck's all painted. This is the blue that I went with, which is not exactly like the tanks, but it's pretty close to it. And then painted this part of the step as well, the top. Now I did mess up a little bit, and there's quite a bit of overspray, especially on the top part. Didn't do a great job masking it, so I do at some point have to wet sand it and polish it up. And also some mistakes that I made with the paint itself. There's a couple of areas where the clear coat ran on me because I put it a little too thick. Obviously my skill level is not great at painting. It's okay, but that's about it. The hood too, towards the end of the project, it started getting really dusty. I did have the floor wet because there's no booth and I didn't want dust to come up, but there's a fine line between the floor being too wet because that creates humidity. Humidity affects the way the paint is applied and everything else. So just little things here and there that I gotta address. I like how it turned out. Did actually put a new bumper on. Stayed away from the little lights this time. I just put the watermelons at the end, but I went with a American Eagle style. Looks a lot better for the Kenworth and the Classic too, because they have the fat fenders. And then just kind of left it alone. It's still a 20-inch. Obviously the truck's geared up right now because they're going in and out with a high low. I'm going to just smack the ground while they're doing that. But so this is the air ride that I actually have the truck running to usually, which is sufficient. If I got to go anywhere like tight turns or curbs or anything, I usually bump it up all the way up, and it actually goes up another 3 to 4 inches or something like that. So hell, my wife would kill for an extra 3 to 4 inches. Too easy. I had to. I'm sorry. It's hot out here today, you guys. It's like 104 real field temperature in Chicago. So as soon as the guys are done, I'll mount the camera and get a little bit of driving footage as well for you guys. Alright guys, let's get the hell up out of here, huh? 91 degrees over here in the truck right now. Missed that noise, you guys. Guys, well, that's it. That's all she wrote for this one. Hope you guys enjoy it. Still looking at all these things that I have to address, but you know, one thing at a time. The one thing that I also got was I got new latches, and it looks like this one may have been a little too tight because it ripped. So I gotta go to Kenworth tomorrow. The Kenworth signs or the Kenworth logos here, I still gotta wrap them. That's why I haven't put them on. The front, so there's one that goes over this one. I kind of like that old school kind of look. So that one I may just leave it alone. But it's a long day, but you know, honestly, good to be back. Good to be back driving. Gonna go home, get something to eat, and you know, chill for a little bit. Spend some time with the baby, and then tomorrow, Wednesday, my day off. So Thursday we're back at it again. Hopefully, load doesn't get canceled. Fingers crossed. Happening too much lately, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, thanks again, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. You guys have a great day. We'll see you on the next one.